A former U.S. general named Anthony Zinni went on Meet the Press on Sunday to talk about ISIS in the Middle East. And he has a message for all of you panicky Americans out there that don't want to fight in another war.
The second is to provide the air support and the capability that will bolster the Kurds, the Iraqi military. We need to revamp the security assistance program in both Iraq and with the Kurds that we've been reluctant to do because of Iraqi objections. I think the same with Jordan, Saudi Arabia, and others, because they have a front in this, literally. The boots on the ground question is always the toughest one. I wish we were not so paranoid about boots on the ground. We can't even define it. There's going to have to be special operations forces. There's going to have to be people that can call in and adjust air and fires and advisors to be with these units. And very simply put, if you put 2 brigades on the ground right now of U.S. forces, they would push ISIS back into Syria in a heartbeat.
In a heartbeat? Come on, what are you worried about? Don't be paranoid about boots on the ground. It's not a big deal. So we send some of your kids, your brilliant young daughters and sons. You just send them overseas, let them fight ISIS. Not a big deal. They'll push them back into Syria. 1, 2, 3. It'll be fast. It's not like in the recent past there was anybody who argued that it would be a fast war in Iraq the first time. Oh, that's exactly what they argued the first time. George Bush, Dick Cheney, Donald Rumsfeld, Paul Wolfowitz, Bill Kristol, all the generals, they all said, yeah, no, it's whatever, man. We just go to Iraq, we topple the government, we set up a Jeffersonian democracy, it rains fairy democracy dust on everybody, the American people are worshipped, and everything will be great. The Middle East will be totally stable. The oil will pay for the war. We'll be greeted as liberators. We'll be out of there quick. Bush did a fucking mission accomplished banner 13 minutes after the invasion and acted like everything's great, see, mission accomplished. And then a decade later, we're sitting there with our thumbs up our asses going, what have we done? And this jackass just casually talks. See, there's a great old quote. I forget who said it, but war is old men talking and young men dying. It's exactly what it is. Douchebags like this guy, like, just casually say, well, you know, it's whatever. Just send some young American men and women to fight on the ground and with the fucking Kurdish Peshmerga, because obviously young kids in Alabama and Nebraska really care about the Kurdish Peshmerga. I mean, you couldn't... If I tried to make up a scenario that was more mockable, I couldn't. And also... probably the most important point that nobody brought up, NBC and Meet the Press, they should be embarrassed by this because they just brazenly violated journalism ethics 101. Because Anthony Zinni, the guy who you heard talking there, is, quote, the acting president and CEO of BAE Systems Incorporated, a defense contractor. So they invited on a guy who makes money from war to talk about how war is a fantastic idea.